Built as early as in the 11th century, Chateau de Brissac is a haunted castle in west-central France. According to the legend, one of the previous residents of the castle caught his wife with another man and murdered them both. These days, the castle serves as a hotel where multiple paranormal activities such as eerie sounds, slight touches, ghostly sightings, and wailing throughout the halls are frequently reported by the guests. The chateau was originally built as a castle by the Counts of Anjou in the 11th century. After the victory over the English by King Philip II of France, he gave the property to Guillaume des Roches. In the 15th century, the structure was rebuilt by Pierre de Brise, a wealthy chief minister to King Charles VII of France. During the reign, 1515-47, of King Francis I, the property was acquired by René de Claus, who was named by the king as governor of Anjou and Maine. During the French Wars of Religion, the chateau was made a possession in 1589 by the Protestant leader, Henry of Navarre. Severely damaged, the fortress was scheduled to be demolished. However, Charles II de Claus sided with Henry of Navarre, who soon was crowned King of France. In gratitude, King Henry gave him the property, the title Duke of Brissac, and the money to rebuild the chateau in 1611. Its construction made it the tallest chateau in France, and its facade reflects the influences of the 17th century's Baroque architecture. Through marriage, the Brissac family also acquired the Chateau Montreuil-Bellay, but later sold it. In August 1620, King Louis XIII and his mother, Marie de Medici, met to discuss their differences in the neutral territory of the Chateau de Brissac. A temporary truce between the two was reached, but it did not last long, and the Queen Mother was eventually banished. The descendants of the first Duke of Brissac maintained the chateau until 1792, when the property was ransacked during the French Revolution. It lay in waste until a restoration program began in 1844 and was carried on by subsequent Dukes of Brissac. Today, the Chateau de Brissac is still owned by the Brissac family. The property is currently managed by Charles-André de Brissac, Marquis of Brissac, born 1962, who is the eldest son of François de Brissac, the current Duke of Brissac, born 1929. The chateau has 7 stories altogether, making it the tallest chateau in the Loire Valley. The chateau is open to the public for tours and overnight stays in its guest rooms, and the luxurious Gilded Theatre hosts the annual Val de Loire Festival. It was also used until recently as a location for Brazilian celebrity magazine Caras. During the mid-1990s, the chateau was prominently featured as the temporary stadium for the Iron Chef French battles, of the original Japanese Iron Chef television show. 2 battles were staged at the Chateau de Brissac and aired in Japan on April 12, 1996. The first battle, with theme ingredients salmon, was between Bernard Leprince and Iron Chef Japanese Gomi Nakamura, and it was won by Leprince. At the time, Leprince was the chef at La Tour d'Argent in Paris. The second battle was between Pierre Gagnaire and Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, with theme ingredient lobster, and it was won by Gagnaire. One of the most infamous residents of the Chateau de Brissac is the La Dame Verte or Green Lady, who is the chateau's resident ghost. The Green Lady is said to be the ghost of a woman by the name of Charlotte Zabrise, who was the illegitimate daughter of King Charles VII and his mistress, Agnes Sorel. She was also the half-sister of King Louis XI. In 1462, a marriage was arranged between Charlotte and Jacques de Brise, a nobleman. It has been claimed that the marriage was politically motivated, and that the two did not love each other. Additionally, it has been said that the two individuals had quite different characters. For instance, Jacques is said to have enjoyed outdoor activities such as hunting, whilst Charlotte was more inclined to a sophisticated life. On May 31, 1477, Jacques is said to have returned from a hunting trip, had dinner with his wife, and then went to his room. It seems that the couple did not sleep in the same bed, and in the middle of the night, a servant woke Jacques up to inform him that his wife was having an affair with a man by the name of Père de la Vergne. Jacques caught his wife and her lover red-handed, and in a fit of rage, murdered the adulterous couple. Apparently, Jacques moved out of the chateau shortly after the murder, as he could not stand the moaning of his late wife's and her lover's ghosts. Today, it is claimed that only the ghost of Charlotte remains in the Chateau de Brissac, as there are no reported sightings of Pierre's ghost, who perhaps might have moved on at some point of time. The dukes of the chateau and their families are said to have grown accustomed to her presence, though it is claimed that guests have been frightened by her. Her favorite haunt is said to be the tower room of the chapel, where she can be found in her green dress, hence the name Green Lady. Additionally, it has been claimed that the ghost's face has holes in place of her nose and eyes, perhaps a reflection of what was done to her when she was murdered. Her moans are also said to be heard throughout the chateau in the early hours of the morning.